I'm always coming up here telling you guys about my drama being a landlord. Today's Friday. I'm feeling good. Let's shed some positivity on my page today. Now, I usually record my content in advance, so if this video gets posted on any day but a Friday, don't even worry about it. But I will say last year, we had a family that we approved to move into one of our duplexes. They lived with us for maybe about 4 or 5 months, okay? They signed a year lease agreement. They had to break that agreement because one of the spouse, the woman, she ended up having a health scare. I don't know. She didn't tell me exactly what it was, but they had to move back home with their parents. I think it was a husband and a wife, and I think it was maybe 2 or 3 children. They had to move back home with their parents due to this health issue that came about. Also, due to this health issue, she was unable to work and was not able to pay the rent. When they first moved in, they were paying the rent on time every month, no problems whatsoever. Then it was like maybe 2 or 3 months back to back, the rent just became later and later and later. So I got that dreadful email that they were not able to afford it. They have to break their lease agreement and they're moving back home due to this health issue. So I let them know, like, hey, option A is you pay for the rent until we get the home re-rented. Option B, you have to pay your buyout fee. They chose option A, where they would just pay until the home gets re-rented, which was a smart thing because this is a very popular duplex, and we let them know that. We didn't think that it would take that long to get re-rented, and it didn't. I think we got to re-rent it within 30 days. Something to that effect. I know it was no more than 2 months. It might have been like a month or a month. It wasn't that long, okay? So the buyout fee is typically 3 months worth of rent. They only had to pay maybe a month and a half, give or take. But they ended up going on a payment plan because, of course, they couldn't pay that $2,600 all at once. So they said, hey, let's do a payment plan. And at first, I was a little skeptical because I've had people say they wanted to do payment plans before, and I never heard from them again, okay? Or they make one payment, never hear from them again. I want to come to y'all today and say they started off at $2,600 last year. I want to say they are currently down to under $1,000. Some people are good people and they hold true to what they say they're going to do. And since there's a rumor that I can't do green screen anymore, I'm going to insert some pictures so you guys can see where we started at, all of the payments that they made, and then where we are at today. And then yesterday they made another $400 payment. So now we're in the home stretch. I really thought that this was going to take like 2 years to get paid off because I think they wanted to pay like $100 or $150 a month or something like that, just so they can get back on their feet. I did agree to it because I'm just like, them paying off their balance is beneficial for me due to them breaking their lease agreement. So I am thankful. And they just reached out requesting a rental reference, and I let them know, like, hey, of course, you guys kept up with your payment plan. You paid something every single month, even if it wasn't as much as I would have liked it to be. You guys paid something every single month. They did not let a month go by where they did not make a payment. And if the payment was going to be a little bit later in the month, they communicated that with me. So this is the message. I'm going to insert it somewhere.